Hello, followers and subscribers. Welcome to today's new episode. This is again Tudor Grekin from the Philippines, and I would say mabuhay to our NCLEX passers and those who are aspiring to pass the incoming new generation NCLEX exam. Please stay tuned to the latest updates. So, since my weakest subject matter is always pediatrics and maternal health nursing, let me begin some updates of the USA or the United States human milk storage guidelines. So today we're going to talk about breastfeeding. So we know that breastfeeding is the most essential part, which is actually it has to be done all right after the birth of a baby. But let's just get into the research for the human milk storage guidelines. And this is based on the online class that I have watched a while ago. And thanks to you and thanks to the people who is liking my or subscribing to this YouTube discussion. So without much further delay, let's just try to go to the different types of breast milk. So we have, according to United States, the freshly expressed or pumped. So you know that the freshly expressed or pumped. We also have the thawed or previously frozen, and apart from that, we also have leftover from a feeding. So sorry. By the way, in America, we shouldn't take holidays because it's not worthy. So you just have to do some staycation and do your hair makeover or do something. All right. So anyway, let's move on. Again, there are three types of milk. One that I said earlier is freshly expressed or pumped. The other one is the thawed previously frozen milk. And we also have the leftover from a feeding. So we have the three compartments here. We have the countertop. And we also have the refrigerator and we have the freezer. So according to the new policy here, we have if it's a freshly expressed or pumped, the countertop should have 77 degrees Fahrenheit, or also known as the 25 degrees Celsius. And you can store this type of milk up to 4 hours only. And after that, you need to discard the milk. Then for the refrigerator, it should be 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius. And that's going to be up to 4 days. Okay? It's going to be up to 4 days. And for your freezer, you have, 0 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 18 degrees Celsius. So you can store within 6 months, it's still best. And acceptable is up to 12 months, all right? So now let's proceed to thawed or previously frozen. So if you have frozen the milk, you can, for the countertop, it can last up to 1 to 2 hours only. After that, you have to discard, as I said earlier. And for the refrigerator, it's only 1 day or up to 1 day, or let us say it's 24 hours. And remember, this is a golden rule for the milk storage guidelines here. We have never refreeze human milk after it has been thawed. So that's really a guidelines. And of course, leftover from a feeding. So after that, you could not, as I said earlier, you could not, after feeding the child, you're not allowed to put in any milk to the freezer or neither to the counterpart. You shouldn't put it there. Just discard it after using within 2 hours. So after the baby is finished feeding. So that is the updates for our human milk storage guidelines. And I hope you will continue to subscribe and watch for my NCLEX updates for the upcoming new generation NCLEX exam. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye and good morning to all. It's really a very nice morning here, even though it's ridiculously early. I have to wake up in order to provide you with rich information that you can use for the exam. Bye-bye.